Ghana near all here, the Musa Ken Ofori-Atta beba Ghana there. Ya de see a win-win. Because I have fun.
I have it me afa.
And that is a consolation. But we are very embarrassing to watch. Say, Omaya Yatima Manford, your nebusa politician be a cromfort. Politician Baby Riayan. Na Obia 7 a Juma Rie. Na Mrasu Sabra be you are no. Na Wajiatum Samema. Now we know my no conto quite manson. At time. Because Abusia Penny Kran would dear. A man for Kubun conta.
Yeah.
Because Ghana has a yawa mra daha. Ese Abusia Penny Kete say. Where's a book contact for first and length, sir. But I even Abusia Penny Krano, Ubun Conta. How much more the finance minister of a country called Ghana? Most of the crucial decisions that happen here are more minor cut off for me and Okahubi. Criminal investigations have been alleged, and most of them know you are a subject of interest in any of these things. But I you are no, and I'm on for quickly, and I'll say, oh man, I didn't try an absentia. You don't try somebody an absentia when the options now are available, no, you have not exhausted it. Can Ofori-Atta yet? And now on never be out the bakruma on ye. And now the processes I didn't be you're exhausted yet. So we need to go full vim just to ensure, say, bring him back to this country, either dead or alive. From class here, channel in the bar, as you in the bar. Now you're Asem. Now you're sending loud and clear message to people in this present government to say, the area Ken Ofori-Atta and then Ochina, you're so cool, be a yasni at the Dana Daha. You should know so what that's in or no. We will be our Munyan Safua, Okwane at the Daubia, or that's in or no, because a day baba, or be back or about a year. So what crowd will be there?
Yeah.
So whatever Ken Ofori-Atta is going through today, no. So what more breya? That will be your future.
Yeah.
Some of you send a loud and clear message to people out there. I'm more no yes, Mamma Quenya, my banner with the Nyan side to the pet. The obey piano. What's now Kunyana for 10 good years, 20 good years, and back, and you'll be held accountable.
Yeah.
So that is the message that we want to send across board. So for me, I think the Attorney General is doing what he's doing, and then the other side, the diplomatic channels and other stuff, it has also been activated. I'm told the Ghana embassy in the United States of America went there to offer him a consulate assistance or see on pet. That's fine. And for me, I think the SCA Ken Ofori-Atta bakrum her biari I say the neba because I best set a very dangerous precedent. And obia obo mine from bia nya kwan no wura ko divo no wura mko ba bia wa bo mine ka. And that also tells you nipa Akufo-Addo kofo do mebu o mine. That is why Nyahotamokro and co every attacker didn't as for say Obia will be Blebuna, Yemblemu Akufo-Addo.
Yeah.
Because the quality of people are for mother by I never chababa because which normal person on his right senses and a Yafa minister. Now we are some organic. But you are not seeing Yamano, but I was a minimum Piamanson. Which normal person, which means that these people in their entire life, Abanya Juma Crown, they've never served in any capacity, running his private business. And when he was even a finance minister, he was running or minor like a charity organization. We already didn't say Munia the Ope, not in the Google banks.
Yeah.
Papa Kwasindio was one of the finest business people. What dine a Kauda and about 10 crowns to Nante. This is the doing of Ken Ofori-Atta. Now we are some cross the same way we say business about minor man for we are now baby you are no then mayare and then you have people sitting on TV talking nonsense, seeking to justify some of these things. For me, I think that the moral obligation is on him. And as a minor, your failure, your failure, and the other woman as well. In the case with Ken Ofori-Atta,
yeah,
you cannot speak about Ken Ofori-Atta and leave Sedinam Tamaklo out of it.
Yeah.
She's equally guilty because no crowd she has been pronounced guilty by a court of competent jurisdiction. She's a convict. And on minor crime as you're dragging on so we need to do it. You understand? And I'm told say on no crowd the processes are quite advanced because the federal court hearing the clearance everything has been done. The next thing they said the State Department will give the final destiny for her to be extradited to this particular country to continue the jail sentence. You see, yet a woman among four politics we say a yaven me ba me nkwana me nim nyansa no modi tumi amam de me pe na meye obi be ye common DC akura biase DC otimi wiasa na de ye na brabo asesa. We need to change that particular narrative. Say we did not appoint you to come and look after yourself. Number the larger interest of the community. What I say, Amamona Yeguru from 1990. Can we sit here and quantify the number of people yet liberty or more from poverty to a middle class? We can't.
We can't.
Edina what say 1990 no they are the same names running in our politics. And the children, from 1990, Obi post 1990, still today they are still in power. So it means politics and say and because Omuoma a benefit of Munintino, they are not taking about the larger community. And here over Krabiasano, and then go to Sisi Hono, and one that does Sisi, but the over politics, no. Na bra boss sama na sisi na dan atoto ne kasa asa na yire no me say the aba na say oh ya na wasa yire no ma na de omokogo man foforo na what ha nti agikim no an say we gane no akoka omo but in any serious country you can't even do that because on mine na wo team a wo say wo na wo som no your family should be there so amamo na ne niam na cause papa wo nkrofo so will go through but on mine na there is no sense of decency in our politics. We see politics as a game and I see divide your home. Wenum jina hana wenum jina hana ya toma na ye ho what are some America I know the day we are unable to look at the proper issues on the ground and they by emotions ne sabi ankwase akasa na man 40 TV so bia Canada the central key issues are a choke the average Ghanaian no we live it and Ken Ofori-Atta issue by you could see a certain concerted effort across the political divide no ankasa the party for be judge them say dabi adena wo ye no gu ye nimase because this is aban ya bedim akonwa 8 years amanfo say ya kromfo amanfo atwe ye form ya lose aba in this particular embarrassing faction bana wo say wo ma no gu ye nimase enti ya sra kan bra oba Ghana Mahama entimi nchechero say wa abanti or wa to prison he can't do that and the Attorney General cannot do the same thing that I'm saying say even President Akufo-Addo whose post-tenure prosecutorial window has opened because with the president we are the first 3 years you can be prosecuted. The president is here. When we say yatam na kwa prison. And now ba yatam never we na mo ye campaign. Economic management team na tete pansam ye. Na say da ba we na da no. But what so be a channel. Ba is free working so it is absolutely nonsense. For obi be kwa jire ba aka say Ken Ofori-Atta ba ye be we chance no na me say papa be TV or be to Ken Ofori-Atta for say man or ba o nya fa. Why na ya chire na kwa prison? These are cowards who are just running away from accountability. By me, masom na me say me wia ya. Oh how na say, you say control fee, ye retwene, ye wia de no ho atan na besoa. Obi anya modedi no wasase yesu. Because him one of my babo mo anu ni nyina, he nanim no ho obi anim a. Na nim se nkunan, nti no ono hwetwe na say the musi ye duru na so wasase yesu. Esu na besoa. Exactly, ye no obi ade so wa ho atan na besoa. Na esu ye. And that is exactly what Ken Ofori-Atta is doing. So for me, I think Ghana for yama ye ninya de na ye sending the red line into her say going forward. Politics is no longer going to be an avenue where twisted minds will get easy access to political power and use it for their personal benefit to the detriment of the large majority of the people who over the years have been languishing in poverty. That who how hopeless people are. There is no future. You don't even know how to plan your life. There is nothing working for you. And the option to travel those things are not even available to these individuals. That is why you appreciate real life. But people have gotten it so easy because politics, you can easily steal and make money. And I think we need to start and end it. So I like the energy on the part of the government. Say, activity here. Because Ken Ofori-Atta knows, the last time I met Attorney General, I told him, Ken Ofori-Atta games now will play about this whole extradition process. He knows it is a political thing, so he will fight it. Then he will move to the next chapter, which is I am sick. When he begin to extradition, then he will flip to the page of I am sick. That overthrow to a realm of human rights. Obi oyare and the medical also seeking medical care. Can you force the person out of the country? It becomes and that too has to also be subjected to another court intervention. So it's a whole deal. You understand? And he knows. And that is why I lawyers a kuku damne na se forum. The last time Attorney General Kokansa said me yesu osuruntina. Okay. Oh, kansa but entesa. Because Ghana ne your friends Ken Ofori-Atta asema yekodi. Ghana mfalo ya nko. Ghana ye new representation wo ye nya ne sa America will be acting as Ghana's proxy. Ye nkodi asem no America na begina mama yen. Na Ken Ofori-Atta ye di na asem. Obi a wudi na asem de. So ono so de lawyer ba na tie na asem. Enti US acting as Ghana's proxy, then your friend is a Ken Ofori-Atta with his lawyers. And the country was a Ken Ofori-Atta offer good lawyers, not because of slow, but because Ken Ofori-Atta is determined, vehemently determined to fight his extradition. Because on the moral lines, your friends are let me go. You can even arrange with them investigation, you know. So 1 week now, you can go and continue your care. You come back, you process and then the rest can continue. But to defiantly say I will not come because I am sick. Ken Ofori-Atta is never sick because he was seen tracking. Not sick, or not sick, or not sick to the extent say now man for describe say or you terminally ill or baby watching and yes I net yet. When you share a bag bonechi, on the streets of New York, Washington. Obi oyare no. Obi oyare na ice for kwakwa tamon ye de wakwa detention center. Detention center na wa America na detention center papa bi o. Na no me call joy na me dey example say okọ Florida. There is a particular one called Alcatraz, your friend saying detention center. Donald Trump asidan no and a what cage why pana what the wires atwa mpan ho hia te say nipa hye cage him te say kura nipa da sani o ye say wonni ye face legal status e wa America enti ya fa nipa te say kura na ye de wato mpa so na ye de nkansan atwa ompa no ho hia enti wuntimi mpie nko ba bia so that is the how inhuman this whole thing is and the nipa hye box to box to say kura because okope bibia bedi o yeso oni nkrata na ya kire na ye treat nipa tse bi onye nipa sa detention se menka se ho no wo de Ken Ofori-Atta call ye but the me pa che ne say in the mind of the president you know this is how he sees you as a common petty criminal bia o sabe o so nim fa so nti no obetim do ahye cage him enti se etimi tam wo do kohye such your friend say near manuma. Can you tell people say you are sick? You are not sick. Because eyes will not see you. And we are so sick, fragile, going to die tomorrow, and they'll put you there. So I think that now the onus lies on him. So as long as he stays, I impugn amamuno mbebu ye no, and I show the quality the name Akufo Addo so be ye kwase sasa nkofo we don be so na wafase ne sanse munu mbedi ye no. Enu nie because maybe if the MPP everything be equal. Now yes, sample MPP as a political party up a quality men are more right conviction to come and lead the Ministry of Finance at the time. Ebianka Ken Ofori-Atta qualify. But for the fact say oh your president what facility and over share her. And now so if there is anybody to blame, you blame the president. That is why your friends say Nyahota Maklo and all other reasonable men of conviction within the party arises to the occasion. Say if there is anybody to blame for all that is happening, but the MPP as a political party, look at how fractured the party has become. Now you can imagine what they did to Ghana, and beyond that, you see the conduct of Ken Ofori-Atta and co. On in the life when you are several by private sector, no, he is not accountable to Obia. I am not at the bank. So that is the mindset, that sick, twisted mindset. And I don't know then now but we are there and beating me. So I think Ghana we need to show that renewed sense of accountability. Now you're making sure that we fast track things and whoever be ordering Sababo Mindsikem no. It doesn't matter whether you are MPP, NDC, when I wear wine, when I wear soft when I wear wine. That is why I've always been insisting that the cathedral should be your friends say a loud message to people over the years. I had a software Bible katakata yenia. You didn't say who krumano. Yes, I say Jelly among for Mudu Yansa going forward. The national interest will be a paramount priority. Will be a